Check.
Second. Yo, check it. Check, man. Check up.
Check it.
Check. Check. 3-6.
Check it.
Check.
Yo, check it.
4-10. Here we go. 10.
4-11. Check it.
Check it. Hey, check. Check.
The shirt looking good out there.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Denver Nuggets. Now Washington's starting five.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
Here's Unseld. And that one is hammered home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
It's Beal on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Puts up a deep three. And Wall pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot. Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's Lever. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. He drops it from range. Iverson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Out of
Out of
bounds.
bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Washington with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Chenier. They get it back. Here's Unset.
Attack, young
Wow.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect.
And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime. The beginning of the third quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a 13-point lead. And it's just about...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. They've got Thompson. Nikola Jokic is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's English in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Thompson. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wizards ball.
And Washington with possession. Trailing by 13. Arenas picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
3 on 3. No one near him. And it's Denver with a rebound. A deep 3. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. So Washington ends up going with a new group. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And it's all missing.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
From the high post. Yes, it's good.
It's safe to say the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
Deflected. And so it's Denver liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point.
21 Wizards.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for Washington. And they pick up 2.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Right wing. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Abdul Rauf. "11 feet out, and it's in there."
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Wizards
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Allen Iverson.
Here's Monroe. Knocked loose. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense in a local.
Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Atlanta Dream. With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Tonight, we have two of the best defensive teams in the league. What are the keys for this game?
Patience. You might need to use more of the shot clock because you don't want to force things. Now, obviously, this should be a low-scoring game, and those usually come down to the wire.
Well, my key is scoring off turnovers, running when you can. It's going to be very difficult to score in half-court situations, so fast break points could decide this one. Just like the coaches drew it up. Easy hoop. Gray with the perfect feed.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray. Wilson goes up at the elbow. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there. Outstanding job by Young on D, staying connected.
That's tipped.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, she was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Dream, up 3. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part. And look, that's why they've had success.
Gray, that's good.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Jordan Canada for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
Gray in the post. Guarded by Canada. Here's Charles. And that's going to be a turnover.
Violation.
They call him for 8
Las
seconds.
Vegas ball. Substitution on the court.
Now Colson. To the inside, Wilson. And she
Asia
takes it in for the
Wilson.
layup off a very nice feed.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Checking in for Las Vegas, Jackie Young.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Second quarter with the score. Atlanta 13, the Las Vegas Aces 4.
Now the second half about to get started up again any moment.
And you know, Jordan Canada has been really making it happen, guys.
Her decision making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Howard, that's good.
Fantastic body control from Howard. The pull-up jumper is one of the toughest shots to master.
Inside. And Wilson gets it to go.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the game has changed. So has Charles. She made just 2 threes total in her first 6 seasons. Now she is much more comfortable from this range.
From 12 feet out, and Atlanta another bucket.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's Wilson. Canada grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
And count it. The shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
Love the physicality Charles brings to the hardwood. The and one effort has to inspire her teammates.
As we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
26.
It's the Dream running away with this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Jones gets it to go from downtown.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
And here's Colson. Shot's good by Cannon.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been really easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably. They came out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Coffee. She's covered by Clark. Counts the basket.
Good focus from Coffee there. Not fazed by the contact.
Here's Colson. So no problem.
for Atlanta.
Check ball. Check. Here we go. Check. 0-2. Check. 0-3. That's out. Check. Here we go. Check. Come on, man. Clear it. Here we go. Check. Pause it. Woo! Got your help. Stand up. Here we go, all right. That's out. Check up. Ball slide. 1-0. Here we go, ball in. Oh! Hey, I got your help. Ball game. Ball slide. Help! Why'd you do that? Hey man, what's the score? Oh, mouse in the house. Take that. Take that.
2 to 2.
He's open. I got him. That's you. That's you.
Hey, that's out. Here we go. Check. Here we go. Ball's live. 3 to 2. 2 to 3.
Go, come in.
Yeah. 3. Help, help. 4-3. 3-4.
Good passes. Good passes. Give that.
Yes, shoot.
I got it.
5 to 4. 4 to 5.
Go, come in. Hey, now low. Let's go. Roll. He's open. I got him. That's you.